Hey folks, Papa D coming to you again here from Central Florida for another launch. Bringing it to you live, streaming from Kennedy Space Center. And today's launch is going to be another Starlink launch, group number 1211. It's due to go live here shortly. We're looking at a 1027 estimated T0 and little few specifics on the launch today. Let's say we have 1211. Standard SpaceX launch. We have 21 total in the payload today. Version 2 satellites, mix of direct-to-cell and I believe 8 normal V2s. Today's launch vehicle is booster number 1086. It's flight number 3, relatively a baby in the fleet, but flight number 3 today. 31-day turnaround for this mission, for this booster, I should say. 410th Falcon recovery attempt. Recovery attempt today will be on a short fall of gravitas, and this is, as you know, the second mission of 2025 for SpaceX. We are looking at the launch pad being LC-39A at Kennedy Space Center. Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Time for another cup of coffee, my friends. But this will be the fourth orbital launch attempt of 2025. And we should be getting recovery, like I said, on the short fall of gravitas just off the coast. Just waiting for the feed to come through from SpaceX. That should be starting momentarily. Just getting it now. Just want to go ahead and thank SpaceX, as always, for the great coverage, for allowing us to share the awesome things they are doing and they continue to do. We have a busy 2025 coming up. We're looking forward to trying to bring you as much as we can. I'll get into some more detail on some of the plans we have here at David Deliver Space. But one thing you'll note, on some of the launches we're doing video cast, on some of the launches not doing audio. So we're mixing some things up here on this end with respect to some equipment changeovers. Nothing has changed. I'm still the gray-haired, gray-beard, good-looking old grandpa. And we'll be bringing that portion of the equipment back online here very, very shortly. But we should be getting the feed through from SpaceX. Again, thank you to them. And it's something that we enjoy doing and bringing to our subscribers. Thank you to the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing the pages. We are not a monetized page. We do it because we love it. And with all the exciting things coming, we'd like to keep bringing those to you. So if you can find it in your heart to go ahead and subscribe and like that video, share that video, watch it to the end. It all helps with the big AI on the side of YouTube, and we want to try to expand the number of people we can get to. I want to thank Maddness Productions for the bumper music. As always, we appreciate their support. And although we're not using the maps today, Mateo Blue, I'm sorry, we have been very fortunate to be able to use their data and their maps. And today, right now, we've just got a cold day in Florida, but I think we're clear and looking good so far. Not expecting any heavy weather. And hopefully we'll have a launch here momentarily. We're looking at about somewhere in the range of 6 minutes. So again, just to recap, this is Booster 1086, flight number 3, sending 21 Starlink satellites into orbit, 13 of which are direct-to-cell, remaining 8, the normal version 2 mini satellites. These will join the constellation in low Earth orbit, although SpaceX has gone to the FAA and asked for permission to lower those even further, moving towards the gigabit service. With that, we're going to switch over to the live coverage being fed out to us from SpaceX. And you enjoy, and certainly I will pop in here, give you some additional information as the launch proceeds. Enjoy, folks.
HVAC sequence has started.
All right, everybody, as you can see, the engine chill has already begun. Strong back retract has taken place. We're looking at final fueling here very shortly, within the next 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes or so. When the Falcon 9 is fully fueled, there will be approximately 1 million pounds of fuel and oxidizer on board. That majority will burn through in just a mere minutes as the booster takes the payload closer to its ultimate parking orbit and release. At T-minus 1 minute, the craft will take over internally. Computers will take over the operations and the launch process and delivery process to that point. Of course, if anything goes wrong on the ground halt can take place. But at 1 minute, the internal computers will take over. You're seeing that strong back come back just a little bit further. Again, momentarily, we should be getting a call here for the final fully fueling of the booster and then, of course, the second stage.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
And there's that call. Stage 1 LOX load is complete. After stage 2 LOX load, of course, the lines will be cleared. You'll see a quite dramatic, what appears to be puff of smoke, but that's just the liquid oxygen being purged from the lines just prior to launch. A lot of very exciting things, as I said, coming up in the future here, and this year especially. We did have a little
Stage 2
move
LOX
back.
load is complete.
Good call there. Stage 2 LOX load is complete. About 1 minute and 45 seconds until launch. But a lot of exciting things coming up, and you'll see as we get dates, we'll be posting them on the channel. Please hit the notify button so you'll be notified when we go live. Hit that bell. You'll be notified with any new content we put up.
Gas closeouts.
And there is the gas closeouts, and there is the purging of the lines. All right, guys, we can stand by for a bit here. We're just over 1 minute. We're going to be going on internal and be able to see the next launch in the series of Starlink satellites going to orbit. This will be the 437th mission for SpaceX.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Enjoy the launch. Be back shortly.
Launch director, go for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff. Go Falcon. Go Starlink.
All right, friends. We have liftoff.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Of the most recent
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Starlink launch, Booster B 1086. Go SpaceX. Go Starlink. Very shortly, we'll be coming up on max Q. That's the point of the maximum maximum aerodynamic pressure that will be exerted on the vehicle. And yes, I have poured that cup of coffee.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Good call there. Everything looks good. Everything running straight and normal. Just over 6 miles, heading towards 7 miles in altitude. And as we move through the supersonic boundary, we'll be coming up on max Q.
Max Q.
And there we have it. Now, the next point, we'll have 3 pretty quick items that will come up in a fairly fast succession. That's MECO, which is main engine cutoff, stage separation, second stage ignition, and fairing deployment. Beautiful shot. Again, thank you to SpaceX and all the folks there that work their tails off to do these things and allow us to have the opportunity to view and share with many people that might not otherwise have a chance to view. We appreciate that opportunity. It never gets old. And we'll be coming up on main engine cutoff here shortly, stage separation, and then we'll see the fairings come off. Those fairings, by the way, will be recovered. Beautiful shot.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
And we have stage sep.
MVAC ignition.
And that MVAC is the single engine that's on stage 2. That is a vacuum-optimized engine, specifically designed and operates outside of the atmosphere. Those fairings, by the way, as I said, they save about $3 million a pop per side. So that is a big part of the total reusability. Total that can be reused. Of course, stage 2 is not reused. We'll be seeing that
fairing separation confirmed.
And there's fairing sep. Those beautiful Starlinks waiting to be deployed. On the left, you see the grid fins. Grid fins will operate as the main method of bringing stage 1 down for a safe landing on a shortfall of gravitas. At this point, they are serving very little, if any, purpose, but once the booster moves its way into the thicker atmosphere, they will become the primary method to, again, steer the booster down towards its final landing. Stage 1 looks gorgeous as usual. Again, that's the only part of the craft that is not recovered. As all of you would remember, going back to the days, the development days, that that was something that was looked at, thought about, but just not seen as, I guess, cost-effective. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, so it never happened. So the Falcon 9's second stage is discarded, finds its way into the ocean, but the fairings and the booster, of course, are recovered. Beautiful shot as the booster continues the process of aligning itself with those cold gas thrusters. That's the puffs of gas you see. Be coming up here about a minute or so on the entry burn. It's a fairly short burn. Only 3 of the engines will fire for a short period of time. That'll break the pole and allow the booster to begin its descent. Also begins the process of slowing the vehicle down. I kind of make it akin to pumping the brakes a little bit. You do see the altitude dropping, and you do see the speed increasing, and that's where that entry burn will come in to slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a lot a bit, actually. Stage 2 continues its way, going just a hair over 13,000 kilometers an hour. About double where Stage 1 is at prior to beginning its entry burn.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There's the entry burn. And that FTS is the flight termination system for those of you following along your scorecard. That's the system that would be used to detonate the first stage or the second stage. They both have their own FTS system in the event that something went awry. The system is saved, of course, prior to bringing it in for
Stage 1 entry burn
for final landing. All right. Stage 2 is shutting down. And one mistake I did just catch myself on. I missed a launch this month on my count. So
Stage 2 FTS has safed.
Not the second launch. So 3rd of 2025. Okay, we're at an altitude of about 20 miles, 19 miles, so we should be coming up on landing burn here very, very shortly. That landing burn will be a single engine on the booster. If you look carefully, you can see those grid fins beginning to do the heavy lifting, so to speak. Steer that baby down to the shortfall of gravitas. Now that we're transonic, you'll be seeing that very clearly. Beautiful shots. All right, guys, let's stand by for that landing burn. And we hope a
Stage 1 landing burn.
Awesome view of a landing on a shortfall of gravitas.
Stage 2 terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing
Look
like
at
deploy.
that shot. Picture perfect. Congratulations, SpaceX. We have confirmation of landing. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful picture. Stage 2 is on its way, and we should have in a moment confirmation that it has reached correct orbit.
And back shutdown.
Beautiful shot of that after the
Nominal
shutdown.
orbital
The
insertion.
venting. Orbital insertion is there. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Another successful landing. In the process of awaiting the eventual release of those 21 new Starlink satellites. You can follow SpaceX, as I do, on X, formerly known as Twitter, because they do update that and give us the current status of those satellites when released. But again, congratulations to SpaceX on another successful mission. As I said, guys, it never gets old. I've had people tell me, one after another, that just another launch, and there is no such thing as that. But just to give you a heads up, big month coming, big year coming, but we are expecting, as of right now, the next date for Starship Test Flight 7 looks to be the 13th. It was scheduled, I believe, for the 10th. It has been moved. we've seen the changes in the road closures and whatnot. So it's looking to be the 13th, but there is some flexibility. We will keep an eye on it. The page is updated. Please hit the notify button, and as that changes, of course, you'll be notified when we get ready to go live, and we go live with that. A couple things for the channel. We appreciate everyone coming out and spending time with us and the support we get. Please leave your comments. Let us know what you think, what you want to do, what you want us to do. The plan of action for this year is to go more remote than we have in the past. We're coming up on our first anniversary. The mobile studio is nearly ready to go. All the mobile equipment is ready to go. And as some of you might know, I did post recently that we have, or I have invested in the Starlink system. So we will be going from this point forward with respect to our broadcasts and whatnot, as available, of course, with Starlink. It's going to make things a lot easier for me to hit some of the launches directly since we are so close to Kennedy. And more importantly, we've got a trip that we're going to be scheduling here, hopefully the next couple months or so, to be taking the unit out to Boca Chica. We'd love to do our first live stream of a Starship launch. So please keep your eyes open for that. We will update via the channel. We're going to be doing a little bit more work on updating the website, and all that information will be out there. But we're very excited about having the opportunity to utilize the Starlink system. It's a great system. It has worked in the testing and the limited work I've done with it so far in the last few weeks exceptionally well. If you're interested in that, post a link on my channel on each of the videos. You can go out there and do your homework, investigate that. If you purchase, full disclosure, we get a little service credit. Being a non-monetized page, we take what we can get. So if you're all interested in Starlink, we will continue to update you on how things are going with us. And again, not subsidized. This was not provided to me. I purchased it all with my own hard-earned cash. So we'll let you know the honest skinny. But so far, I couldn't be any more pleased. Would recommend it highly to anybody that is looking to invest in reliable, high-speed internet data, and depending on what you are looking for, mobile or static. So with that, we will keep you updated on that, but the plan of action is to go mobile, and hopefully I'll be able to see some of y'all out on the road, and when we make it out there to Boca Chica, out there. Again, thank you to SpaceX. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate all you folks, all you do, and all the hard work you put in allowing us to share your hard work with the public. Thank you to Maddness Productions for the bumper music. Thank you to our supporters, our subscribers. You guys are awesome. You rock. Anybody that's not a subscriber, please look around, take a peek if you like what you see, like what you hear. Please subscribe, like, share, do all them cool YouTube things. Helps us out a lot. And with that, I will say happy Wednesday. We'll see you at the next launch. Watch the channel, hit the notify, and you'll know when to come back and spend some more time with Papa D. You all have a great day. Thanks for your support. Bye-bye now.